Hi you guys. I'm making this video because I've just spent the day in a meeting about writing grants, and um, it's really forced me to have the courage to talk about why our network is so important to me, why I started it, why I give it freely to everybody who wants to run with it, and why I do it. Here it is, in a nutshell, the courage. I want us to start a new girls' network, and I need it to supersede the old boys' network. I guess that doesn't mean that the two have to exist on completely different spheres or one eradicates the other, but I can't live in a world anymore where women face everyday statistics like we are half the world's population and we do 2/3 the world's work and we make 10% of the world's money and we own 1% of the world's property. And when it's time to address those issues, we turn to the governments and the banks and the structures entirely run by our grandfathers and our fathers and our older brothers and our male partners. It, it, it's not okay anymore. It's not okay today. It's not okay now. Around the world, there are women connected to one another. There are women talking to one another. There are women moving money between one another. There are also men and folks who are identified all different ways across the gender and sexual spectrum, who feel a sense of connection, a sense of solidarity, a sense of uh, emotional commitment to this other kind of network, this other kind of way of doing business. And for me, um, I guess I could be uh, working the picket line or uh, uh, fighting for economic justice, and sometimes I do those things. But what I do best, or what I feel most real about, is this. Um, and it's not even this. I don't like talking to a damn camera. I feel like an idiot. It's that moment where I can travel somewhere and I touch them, and you write me, or we get each other connected to other people, and we tell stories and we share frustrations and we come up with plans and inventions and strategies to do what? I don't know. Sometimes it's to walk more safely in a park without having to deal with crap. Sometimes it's figuring out how to get someone whose writing we love and we know, and their research that's challenging the ways that we thought about making communication scholarship or politics scholarship. And we say, damn, why isn't this person more widely read? Why isn't this person a professor somewhere already? And then saying, okay, who do I know in the States who knows somebody in Brazil, who knows somebody in Australia, who could keep moving this person's CV around and their work around till we can get them a place at a university that needs their voice. It's that joy and sometimes exhaustion of having PhD candidates come to me and say, well, I know that you don't have any graduate students, you teach undergraduates, so can you supervise what I'm doing? Can you tell me how to pitch something to a conference? Can you get me on this panel? Can you help me publish this? And every single time we do that, our the roots, right, of our system get deeper and they get stronger. And every time we go up against an employer or a dean or a funding body or just a group of people in a classroom, if we're a student, and they say, I think that work's silly. I think your ideas are ridiculous. I don't know why you're talking about something like selfies or fashion um, or citizenship through representational practices. You can say, no, no, no. Here's an online syllabus. Here are some professors around the world who put their name to this, saying this is legitimate scholarship. I'll put my career on the line about it. It's that feeling of not having to fight every damn battle alone. And I guess the joke I've been making lately is it's about a sisterhood, and I'm just an older sister with a day job. That's it. I don't have any more power or influence than that. But I want to continue to work with you guys to create a place where whatever language you're speaking, whatever tradition you're coming from, whatever politics you're in struggle with, whatever economic strata you feel you are representing or not, somebody says to you, I see you. I see you. You're real. It matters if you stay here. It matters to me. And damn it, this is just too all over the place. But I guess I wanted to say this much. It's a new girls' network. I watched my mother die and had nobody to talk to about what that meant. What did that mean for me in terms of kinship? What did that mean in terms of figuring out how to deal with her money? What did that mean in terms of figuring out what my obligation was to my brothers, to my father who was in... What did that mean in terms of her legacies of feminism? What did that mean in terms of my weird feelings about my own body and my relationship to mental health and disability? I had no frame, but more importantly, I had no network. And then a year later, I got online and I started talking to people. And it didn't matter if it was 3 o'clock in the morning because somebody was there. And it didn't matter if it was an entirely different town. And it didn't matter. And of course I believe in embodiment. Of course I believe in on-the-ground work. But I also believe, especially as we watch someplace like the UK, having their own fight over whether to stay in a union that only started 10 years ago, 15 years ago. We need to stop being at the mercy of networks that we didn't start, so we can't finish. We can make our own networks. And it's not just the technology, and it's not just the ability to put a camera in your hand, and it's not just getting some grant money here or there. But you know what? That's a start. And I'll take it. I'm sorry I rambled. I love you very much. I hope to talk to you soon.